Well, hello there guys. I hope you're doing well. It's Kid Bombing here. You probably know me as a video creator on YouTube. I have a great news to inform you all. I have like to share an announcement that I have a special plans. I'm going to celebrate my 4th-year anniversary. I can't believe it's been 4 years since I have joined YouTube way back in 11th of October 2019, and that day I'd like to thank you all with the privilege and honour to support my channel and creativity. Especially I'd like to thank some artists, video creators, bloggers and viewers who came to support me also when I currently work on those varieties, especially when I do the variety of Mukbang, Read Aloud, reviews, tutorial, unboxing and travel vlogs as well. During this part of this 5-year anniversary celebration, it's going to be Mukbang, previously recorded, Read Aloud video, fragments, and first 3 reading ASMR letters from ASMR videos. I'd like to share quickly. I have a great passion with video making routine that I still have essential goals on the process of on the way to athlete. In a specific way, a point is I still have a goal to achieve 1,000 subscribers, but it takes a long time to achieve it. It depends my video performance is going well, and this can give me a lot of effort. When I did some video production, since I did work ever so hard. I hope you all guys enjoyed watching my creative videos. It seems very entertaining, and it was such a great thing to enjoy watching those videos for you guys. So I hope you see you soon. I am so honoured you can join me for celebrating my 5-year anniversary celebration video. See some of my previous comments across the screen as well as. So I'll see you in a short while. I am so honoured and privileged you're here to join me for this celebration of 4-year anniversary of my channel. I hope you all guys are excited. First of all, I'll show you some food I got for Mukbang. I have got I've got some Doritos. I've got crab sticks. We've got vegetable spring rolls and prawn tempura. I got fish burger with double cheese. I have got slices of Meatfeast pizza, and I got Tropical Blast 0 sugar, and 2 Elton mess cupcakes. Okay. Also, I've got me Jacob biscuits and Leicester cheese and cocktail sausages. So, first of all, okay, let's go eat some pizza first and try. So, enjoy. This food's quite satisfying. I remember when I did Mukbang, in the past 3 years since I did Halloween and Christmas themed mukbang. I'm glad you liked it so far. It looks really tasty and really good habit. I like those mouth watering, very looking cheesy in this slice of pizza. It tastes so good. I think most pizzas I really liked. I do like Morrison's pizzas. I bought those the other day. It looks so nice dough. It looks so crunchy. Here's I have a swig of pineapple and grapefruit flavour, Tropical Blast 5. But you've seen these before, right? From a previous mukbang. And one more last slice of pizza. I like this got beef, slice of beef, and ham and pepperoni. Salami we'll call it. You know, I had this, remember, I bet you realise, I know my best friend I went to when I went to day centre in the days before. I had my best friend's friend, my friend Finley. He does like all the variety of pizzas, especially he does like burger as well. This other fish burger, so delicious. They'll be really good with cheese, or well, nice and battered. Very tastes like fish. It's cod actually. It's so good. I can't believe how satisfying these foods are. Makes my mouth watering. Oh, I do like wholemeal rolls. Yeah, as you realise, I can feel the taste of my mouth when it starts watering. I can feel the texture for it. Good flavouring. So let's have a bit of Prawn Tempura. I do like those oriental Asian foods, especially like Chinese and Japanese foods are really what I like. You get sorts of Asian foods that are quite popular in the UK and over the world as well as. Let's have a spring roll. Well, it's got a dip, 2 crab sticks in this nice seafood cocktail sauce. They give a really good extra taste. Nice. And one more. Got 3 more to pop into this left. Nice and crunchy. Okay, have a bit of spread. So we've got spring roll left now, and we can move on to nachos, Doritos, and Jacob biscuits with cheese and cocktail sausages. I have to see how much I'm going to finish off by the end, but while we continue doing another mukbang on second part, and then on the following 4th anniversary in this program, I will do a previous recorded, read it out, and then reading letters from Lisa Esma. That was first 3. You could look back to it after. and have a bit some more crab sticks. I do prefer organic seafood sticks sometimes. You can get those in Morrison's or Aldi and Sainsbury's. You can get different types of crab sticks. I think these are just a good ingredient for sushi or salad. Obviously. Well, I need one left. It's spring roll. Well, I'm glad you like Mukbang I enjoy so far. Well, if you like to leave a comment and give a thumbs up, please do. I'd really appreciate that. I think it's the best moment when I did a lot of creativity. It's so much to improve my video making skills and productivity and creativity. It seems to really always important for me to do. It's beneficial to YouTube. Well, especially when some SM artists, they do have a resource of lots of varieties like role plays and mukbangs and readings. I do like Read Aloud. Especially I read Disney books in different kind of editions and publications. And like other of my ASMR friends like Lisa, she does like my reading videos as well. And then I do watch ASMR most of the time because it helps my autism and it can prevent my scratch. Its ability to replenish my mind and soul. Well, we got nachos. I got some hot salsa That was the very spicy sauce you ever tried. It's got jalapeno. It's a really spicy pepper. Very hot. If it's a bit hot, in case you have a bit of sip of drink. And have a bit of Jacob biscuits with cheese. Well, this is a good combination to make. This salsa sauce is quite very spicy. It's got a mix with hot peppers. Okay, so you just have a bit of a nice creamy cupcake. It has got just strawberry jam in it. I got it from Co-op a day ago. Look at that, nice toppings. And I've got one cupcake left, and maybe I might do on the second part of mukbang, or save it for later on the second part of mukbang. during the same 5-year anniversary celebration of my channel. I'm glad you like my food, this mukbang. And let's have cartel sausages. Let's have 5 pieces each. And obviously, we've still got cheese and Jacob biscuits with Leicester cheese left. Forgot 4 left. And got lettuce left too. Those cooked sausages, I think it's perfect for, you can have it with cocktail with cheese, any like block with cheese. It makes a perfect taste with it. You can have it for 1 too. So, I bet you all guys, you're literally really loved my creative videos. I'm so glad you're impressed with my works. Especially when I did a variety of contents such as reading, reviews, mukbang, unboxing, and of course travel vlogs. And also, oftenly, I do short videos, so can attract more viewers and subscribers. I think it could be quite useful and handy, so can attract their attention to my channel. But sometimes can be a bit frustrating, can be very difficult. So I can do my best wherever I can, as you guys should quite know it. Okay, so before I got to finish a video quick, and I got to finish this quickly and finish the last sip. So as you all will know, I bet you guys are looking forward to spooking season of the year, Halloween next month. But I hope you're excited and scarily excited. I'm definitely looking forward to Halloween as well in October. Okay, so guys, we're going to take a break from eating mukbang. Okay guys, so I just got to wrap this up and we're going to take a break. I'll see you in a short while. So then guys, we are back again. We're going to continue doing mukbang on second part during the part of my 5th-year anniversary of my channel. So meanwhile, we got some leftovers. I have got 2 slices of pizza, 4 crackers with Jacob biscuits with cheese, cartel sausages, and nacho Doritos with salsa sauce, and we got one last Elton mess cupcake. Guess you might recognise it already. I've got Vive Tropical Blast 0 sugar, pineapple and grapefruit can. This is a really good drink so far. I hope you guys enjoyed it so far to celebrate with me. I really appreciate you guys. I've got crab sticks and seafood mix with mussels, prawns and chopped crab sticks. It's delicious, wasn't it? Okay, first let's have another slice of Meatfeast pizza. It is so absolute mouth-watering. I guess you might recognise this already since yesterday. You know, so tastes good. I'm glad you like my videos so far, especially mukbang. So next year, hopefully, we're going to celebrate 5th-year anniversary. Hopefully. Obviously, so it's really complicated, but I can manage to eat all of this. I will give it a go. Let's see. Right. Give it a swig. 2 slices of pizza are done. Now, move on to seafood. Oh, let's give a seafood cocktail sauce a sprinkle. Very carefully. Very carefully. But it's a bit slimy. But it's been in the fridge. it's good to recommend eating by forks. So, I think the seafood is so delicious. It's got high protein. It's giving you energy. So, some people are a bit allergic to seafood, but always we need to be aware of that, any allergies. You can always look up on allergy advice before you eat. But also, you need to be aware of any allergies, and you need to be aware of that. Right, try dipping those 2 crab sticks so you can manage to eat this. Yep, seafood's done. Ah. Oh, yes. This seafood is such absolute satisfying, absolute brilliant taste, absolute yummy, absolute so healthy. I like seafood so much, as I do like shellfish and fish. Okay, first of all, let's continue eating Tangy Doritos. It tastes gorgeous. Absolutely good appetite, I reckon. Let's see if I can manage to dip in with the salsa sauce. Nope, trying to scoop up into my mouth. But slightly spicy. You know, obviously guys, you must be proud of my achievement. You must be very proud. I hope you impressed it. Makes you feel happy. Makes you feel entertaining. Well, now, it's now finished. I finished eating Doritos. Then, so you can manage to eat Jacob biscuit with Leicester cheese. So you can manage both at the same time. And give a bit of swag. Yep. Last 2. Then, so you can able to eat those cocktail sticks sausages also. Okay, nearly there. Now, finally, we're going to finish off seven cocktail sausages. I think it was good, highly recommend. I think you should try it with cheese for a cocktail. You could put some sticks with cheese. They can give a really good combination. You know that. Maybe it makes sense. Yep, 2 more sausages. No. Last one. I've got to eat Cupcake. Once I've finished those sausages, then we're nearly finished. You know those cupcakes. Sometimes I do prefer butterfly cakes with a raspberry and cream flavouring. That looks so absolutely creamy. It's very soft, but not very crunchy. Well, you can definitely try a sugar-free cupcakes. You can get chocolate flavoured cupcakes. Any kind of variety you can try. Different sorts of cakes. Now, let's see how I can manage to finish this cupcake. Shall I go for it? Yes, of course. Let's finish it. Yeah, I hope you love it. I hope you love my videos, love this video so far. Well, especially you like my achievements, like I took so much effort to achieve, and it depends on video making performance. Can a bit. Last guy, finish off his can of drink. So let's see I can manage to finish this sip. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. Now, you know what, guys? It was absolutely fantastic. That was so brilliant. I have managed to eat 2 slices of pizza, crab sticks and seafood mix. You know, that was absolute smashing. So guys, we are finally concluded a second part of Mukbang on behalf of 4th year anniversary special. Okay, so that's time to move on. So for now, let's move on to Cinderella. This is a classic 1950 animated full-length film. And then it looks interested. Okay, so this is our first chapter. That's where we are now. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl named Cinderella. She was so kind that even the mice and the birds were her friends. Each morning, the birds woke her up for her sweet dreams with a song. Cinderella lived with her cruel stepmother and her two stepsisters, Anastasia and Drusilla. She treated her like a servant. Cinderella had to do all the cooking, sewing and washing and scrubbing. Her stepsisters never did any work. One day the royal messenger came to the house. He brought a letter from the king. The stepmother read aloud. The king was giving the royal ball for the prince that night. Every girl in the kingdom was invited. That means I can go, Cinderella cried. Her stepsister laughed. Imagine Cinderella dancing with a prince, Drusilla cackled. She's the only fit to dance with a broom, added Anastasia. But the letter says every girl is invited, Cinderella insisted. So does the stepmother agreed. You may go if you get all your work done, and if you can, find something to wear. Oh, thank you, said Cinderella. She quickly ran up to her room. Cinderella pulled the dress out of her trunk. This was my mother's dress, she told the mice. Isn't it lovely? It just needs some decoration. Cinderella's mice had never seen her so happy. The thin mouse named Shock thought Cinderella will be the prettiest girl in the ball. A fat mouse named Gus agreed. Cinderella took out her sewing basket. I needed a sash and some beads, she said. Just then, her stepmother shouted, Cinderella. Cinderella hurried downstairs. Cinderella, wash the floors, her stepmother had ordered. But I'll wash them yesterday, Cinderella said. Well, wash them again, snapped the cruel woman. And dust the drapes and clean the windows and finish the sewing. The mice felt sorry for Cinderella. Cinderella, do this. Cinderella, do that, Shock said. Cinderella will never have time to fix her dress. Then her stepmother won't have to let her go to the ball. Poor Cinderella, Gus agreed. One of the mice had an idea. Why don't we fix the dress for Cinderella? We can do it. All the animals agreed to help. Gus and Shock sneaked into her stepsister's room. Drusilla and Anastasia were getting ready for the ball. This sash is old, Anastasia said. These beads are horrible. Drusilla said. They threw their things away. Gus and Shock took their sash and beads. Pretty, pretty, Gus exclaimed. Shh! Shock hissed. He was afraid they would wake Lucifer the cat. But the mice made it safely back to the attic. Soon every beak and paw was busy. The animals measured and cut and sewed while they worked. Cinderella helped her stepsisters with her gowns. Soon it was time to leave for the ball. Why, Cinderella? Her stepmother snared. You are not ready. What a shame. Cinderella slowly climbed the stairs to the room. Oh well, what's a royal ball, she said. It would probably be dull and boring, and Cinderella sighed. Completely wonderful, but her dress wasn't finished. She can go. Cinderella opened the door to her room. Surprise! Shouted the mice and birds. Cinderella thought it was dreaming. She was dreaming. Her dress was beautiful. Oh, thank you, Cinderella told her little friends. She put on a gown and hurried downstairs. Is it my dress lovely? Will I go to the ball? Cinderella asked. Anastasia and Drusilla gasped. Mother, she can't. Well, we did have a bargain, began the stepmother. At the moment, the sisters recognised the things they did run away. My sash, said Anastasia, wild. My beads. Drusilla shrugged. The sisters told Cinderella's gown they took back the sash and the beads. Cinderella was left in rags. Then Drusilla and Anastasia went to the ball with their mother. Cinderella ran into the garden. She tried to remember her sweet dreams, but she didn't think they would ever come true. Her animal friends had never seen her so sad. There's nothing left to believe in. Nothing, Cinderella sobbed. She didn't notice the lights that twinkled and danced all around her. But Shock and Gus did. They could hardly believe her eyes. The light turned into a kind-looking woman. The woman patted her Cinderella's head. She said, "You must believe in something, or I couldn't be here. And here I am. So dry your tears. Now, where did I put my wand?" The woman was Cinderella's fairy godmother. Everything she said needed to help Cinderella was right in the garden. The fairy godmother left one biddly boddly ball. The four mice became the four white horses. Biddly boddly ball. A pumpkin turned into a beautiful coach. A horse became a coachman, and a dog became a footman. The fairy godmother was very pleased. "Hop in, my dear. We can't waste time," she urged. "Do you think my dress?" Cinderella began. "Good heavens, child, you can't go like that," said the fairy godmother. Biddy boddly boo. Suddenly Cinderella was wearing the gown of her dreams, and on her feet she wore the glass slippers. The fairy godmother said, "Like all dreams, my magic must end. At midnight, the spell will be broken." Cinderella promised to be home before midnight. Off she rode to the ball. The ball already began. The king was not very happy. He wanted his own son to marry. The prince had danced with all the girls at the ball, but he had not fallen in love with any of them. Love at first sight only happy in fairy tales, the Duke told the king. At the moment Cinderella made her entrance, the prince stared in wonder. He was the girl of his dreams. Prince asked Cinderella to dance. Cinderella and the prince danced around the ballroom. Everyone wondered about the girl with a girl. Do we know her? Drusilla asked. The prince seems to. Anastasia said jealously, there is something familiar about her. The stepmother said. When the dance ended, Cinderella and the prince walked in the garden. They were falling in love. Suddenly, the clock began to strike midnight. I must go, cried Cinderella. Wait, called the prince, but Cinderella couldn't wait. As she fled, she lost one of her glass slippers. The prince showed the glass slippers to the duke. Find the girl whose foot fits the slipper. I will marry her, said the prince. The prince said. Meanwhile, Cinderella's dress had become rags again. The coach was now the pumpkin, then the horses became mice again, and the coachman and the footman had turned back into the horse and the dog. All Cinderella had left was one slipper. The Grand Duke searched the entire kingdom for the girl whose foot fit the slipper. Soon, everyone knew that the prince would marry that girl. When Cinderella heard this, she got a dreamy look in her eyes. The stepmother saw the dreamy look. She didn't want Cinderella to marry the prince. So she locked Cinderella in her room. The stepmother put a key in her pocket and left. Gus and Shock saw everything. We have got to get the key, Shock cried. Gus agreed. The two brave mice managed to get the key from the stepmother's pocket. They struggled to get the big heavy key up in the stairs. Shock and Gus had to hurry. The Duke had just arrived. This footman carried the glass slipper. Anastasia tried on the slipper. Her foot was much too big. Drusilla tried next. She couldn't even fit her toes into her slippers. Are there any other ladies in the house? Asked the Duke. There is no one else, the stepmother answered. The Duke was about to leave when Cinderella came downstairs. Shock and Gus had freed her. Want to try on? She asked, but the stepmother tripped the footman. The footman fell, then the slipper broke. Luckily, Cinderella had the other glass slipper. Of course, it fixed perfectly. That's the end. Well, Cinderella and the prince were soon married. It was the Cinderella's dream came true. Gus and Shock and Gus weren't surprised, because they always knew that if you keep on believing, that's just what the dreams to do. Yep. This time I'm going to read is The Jungle Book. I love The Jungle Book. It's definitely my favourite classic Disney film ever since I was a child. You can see Bagheera, Mowgli and Baloo. This logo says on the top, it says Disney's a wonderful world of reading. You can see The Jungle Book on the title. I guess you're quite familiar, that logo and the posters. Okay. So, okay guys, let's begin reading to you guys. If you are happy, please write your comments down below and give thumbs up. And also, you have already subscribed to my channel, please do. It was a quiet day deep in the Indian jungle. Bagheera the panther was walking along the river. Suddenly, the silence was broken by the strange sound. Bagheera went to see what was making the noise. It was a man cub. He found a baby boy in a basket, which lay in a half-sunken boat. Bagheera felt sorry for the baby. Carefully he carried the basket ashore. The man cub will never survive without the mother, Bagheera said to himself. What should I do with you, little fellow? He asked the smiling baby. Bagheera remembered that the wolf pack lived nearby. Perhaps they would adopt the man cub. Bagheera brought the basket to the wolf's den. When the mother wolf and her cubs found a laughing baby, they smiled. Rama, the father wolf, was not so pleased at first, but soon he too was smiling at the man cub. The wolf named the man cub Mowgli. For 10 years he lived happily in the jungle. Mowgli learned many things from the wolves. He learned how to run like a wolf. He learned how to scratch himself like a wolf. He even learned how to play dead like a wolf just for fun. But one day there was some bad news in the jungle. Shere Khan the tiger had returned. The fearsome tiger hated all humans because a hunter had once shot at him. Mowgli was now in danger. So late that night, the wolf pack gathered with Bagheera on the council rock. Even the strength of the pack is not much for Shere Khan, declared Akela. The pack leader, the man cub, must leave at once. But he is like my own cub, protested Rama. Where will he go? Then Bagheera spoke up. Perhaps I can help. I know of a man's village where Mowgli will be safe. I will take him there. It was agreed that Bagheera and Mowgli should leave the next morning, but taking Mowgli to the man village would not be easy. This is my home, protested Mowgli. As Bagheera tried to pry him from the tree, I don't want to leave the jungle. Reluctantly, Mowgli had began the journey to the man village with Bagheera. Night began to fall. When they came to the big tree, Bagheera decided they would spend a night there. Go to sleep, he told Mowgli as they settled themselves on the large branch. But they were not alone. Kaa the snake was hiding in a tree, and he thought Mowgli would make a tasty treat. Yes, man cub, Kaa whispered as he slithered down the tree. Go to sleep. Mowgli woke up and saw Kaa. Go away, leave me alone, he said to the snake. But Kaa just smiled an evil grin and said, Don't be afraid, man cub. Trust me. Go to sleep. Kaa stared at Mowgli. Mowgli stared back, but he began to feel dizzy. He was under Kaa's spell. Kaa wrapped his long tail around Mowgli. Bagheera woke up just in time. What are you doing, Kaa? He shouted. Bagheera slapped Kaa with his paw before a snake could hurt Mowgli. Kaa fell into the ground with a thud. You have made a serious mistake, Bagheera, said Kaa as slithered off. Back on the branch, Bagheera said. You see, Mowgli, the jungle is too dangerous for you. You'll be safe at the man village, but I want to live in the jungle. I can't take care of myself, cried Mowgli. No, said Bagheera kindly. You belong in the man village. You will go there in the morning. But Mowgli did not want to live in the man village so early that next morning. Before Bagheera was awake, he ran away. He did not need any more. Mowgli said to himself, but after a while, he felt very lonely. Then Mowgli heard somebody singing. Doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie dee. Sang Baloo, a big family bell. Baloo noticed Mowgli was by himself. Well, hello there, little bridges, Baloo said to him with a smile. They quickly become friends. Will you teach me how to be a bear? Mowgli asked. Sure, Baloo answered. So Baloo taught Mowgli how to dance like a bear and how to growl like a bear, and even how to fight like a bear. I want to stay in the jungle with you, Baloo, said Mowgli. Later, Baloo and Mowgli went for a swim. I'll teach you all about the bare necessities of life, Mowgli, said Baloo as they floated down the river. I like being a bear, Mowgli replied happily. Neither of them noticed that several monkeys were watching them. The monkeys wanted to bring Mowgli to their leader, King Louie. Before Baloo could stop them, the monkeys grabbed Mowgli. Help me, Baloo, cried Mowgli. But the monkeys swiftly swung him around in the tree tops. Soon they were far from the river. When the monkeys reached their home, they brought Mowgli to King Louie. So you are a man cub, said King Louie. Crazy. I'm not crazy, you are, said Mowgli. Have some bananas, said King Louie, shoving two into Mowgli's mouth. I'll tell you what, he continued. I can fix it so that you can stay in the jungle. Have you got the deal? Yes, sir, said Mowgli. The monkey decided to celebrate. Everyone started dancing. Meanwhile, Baloo had found ancient ruins where the monkeys live. In order to rescue Mowgli, he disguised himself as a big monkey and danced right into the party. Baloo made a very good monkey. Baloo's plans worked. While the monkeys sang and danced, he carried Mowgli out of the ruins. Thanks for rescuing me, said Mowgli. I do want to be a monkey. I would rather be a bear like you. But you're not a bear, Mowgli, Baloo said, sadly. The jungle is too dangerous for you. You belong in a man village. You are just like Bagheera, shouted Mowgli. I don't want to go to the man village. I can take care of myself. So Mowgli ran away from Mowgli too. Baloo too. He didn't even notice that storm was approaching. Mowgli ran through the jungle, suddenly ran right into the Shere Khan the tiger had been waiting for his moment. The man cub was alone in the jungle at last. Do you know who I am, man cub? Asked Shere Khan, showing the boy his sharp claws. Yes, but I am not afraid of you, said Mowgli. You must be afraid of me. Everyone's afraid of me, said Shere Khan smugly. Well, you don't scare me, said Mowgli. Ah, ye have spirit for one so small, said the tiger. You just serve a sporting chance. I will close my eyes and count to 10. It makes the chase more interesting. Shere Khan began to count. 1, 2, 3. But Mowgli did not run away. Instead, he reached for the stick. Suddenly, there was a loud clap of thunder. The storm had arrived. Just as Shere Khan was about to attack Mowgli, a bolt of lightning flashed in the sky. The lightning hit a nearby tree, starting a fire. Shere Khan let out a great roar. He was afraid of fire. Mowgli saw that Shere Khan was afraid. He picked up the burning branch and chased the tiger away. Soon the rain from a storm put out the fire. Just then, Bagheera and Baloo arrived together. They both had been searching for Mowgli and heard Shere Khan's war. They were happy to see that Mowgli was not hurt. We're glad we were safe, little britches, said Baloo as Mowgli went up to the big bear and gave him a happy hug. Baloo and I were very worried, added Bagheera. Bagheera hugged Mowgli too and then told them about his encounter with Shere Khan. But the time he finished, the day was ending. So the three friends found a safe place to rest. They were soon asleep. The following morning, they all went to the river near the man village. When they arrived, they heard someone singing. They crept closer. The girl was fetching some water from the river. "What's that?" asked Mowgli. "That's a girl cub," Bagheera told him. Mowgli had never seen a girl cub before. He decided to take a closer look. As he approached her, he made a little noise. She turned and saw him. She smiled at Mowgli and dropped her jug of water. "Hey, she did that on purpose," Baloo said as he and Bagheera watched from behind the bushes. "Quite right, my friend," said a wise panther with a smile. Mowgli quickly picked up the jug the young girl had dropped and refilled it with water. Then he followed her. Maybe he would like a man village after all. As Mowgli was about to enter the village, he smiled at his friends and waved goodbye. "Well, Baloo," said Bagheera, "Mowgli will live in the man village from now on. We will miss him, but when he is when he belongs." "Yes," agreed Baloo, "but I still think he would have made one swell bear." Before we start reading to you guys, I have got Frozen 2. Oh, Frozen. Because it's everyone's seen Frozen before? But I've seen Frozen, especially a sequel, Frozen 2. That was a good film. It sets in Kingdom of Arendelle. There was two princesses. Was Elsa, the Snow Queen, and Anna, she's the Princess of Arendelle. And those supporting characters were Self and Kristoff and Alof, the Snowman, and Prince Hans. Okay. So before we read to you guys by a second, I'd like to thank you for subscribing to my channel by hitting the bell for notification. Some of you have seen it on intro already. Or if you're happy at the end, you could leave a comments and give thumbs up, and also if you are happy, you could make a donation to my PayPal. That'd be absolute fab, so I can keep my channel going, and so I can get a decent filming equipment in the future. Okay, shall we get started to read to you guys? The kingdom of Eldel was a happy place and next to the deep fog. At night, the northern lights light up the skies in beautiful patterns. But the king and queen had a secret worry. Their eldest daughter, Elsa, had magical powers. She could freeze things and create snow, even in summer. Their youngest daughter, Elsa, adored her eldest sister. The two loved to play together in the snowy backgrounds that Elsa created. One night, Elsa's magic accidentally hurt Anna. The king and queen rushed the girls to the realm of trolls for magical help. The trolls said Anna would recover. They also advised that Elsa's powers will get stronger, so she should learn to control them. Back in Eldel, Elsa struggled to control her powers at all times. She decided to stay away from Anna to keep her little sister safe. The trolls had changed Anna's memories, so she didn't remember Elsa's magic. She grew up thinking that Elsa wanted nothing to do with her. But by the time Elsa was crowned queen, the sisters hardly knew each other. Having grown up mostly by herself, Anna was lonely. She was thrilled to meet handsome Prince Hans on the day of Elsa's coronation. Anna and Hans liked each other right away. At the coronation party, they danced and talked all night. Anna told Elsa that Hans wanted to marry her as soon as possible. "How can you marry someone you just met?" said Elsa angrily. Anna argued back. "I can't live like this anymore." Then Elsa got upset and an icy blast shot from her hand in the front of everyone. Worried that her secret was out and afraid she would hurt someone, Elsa fled. Everyone froze behind her as she ran. Once Elsa climbed into the mountains, she calmed down. All alone, she could let her powers out for the first time. She created a world of snow, ice, and even the ice palace. She could be herself, and it felt wonderful. Meanwhile, Anna realized that Elsa had been acting distant all these years because she had to hide her magic. Anna decided to go after Elsa. Now her secret was out. They could be together. Anna headed up the mountain. Then her horse threw her into the snow. Luckily, she found shelter. Inside, Anna met a young man covered in frost. He was grumpy because he was an ice harvester and the midsummer snowstorm was ruining his business. He knew where the storm was coming from. That meant could it take her to Elsa. Anna hired a young man, Christoph, to take her up the North Mountain to find Elsa. His reindeer, Selvan, came along too. As they neared the top of the mountain, the troll saw the beautiful wintry landscape Elsa had covered, everything was colourful, sparkling ice. Elsa had also created a snowman who was alive. His name was Olaf. Olaf was excited to hear that Anna planned to bring back summer, because he loved the idea of warm weather. He volunteered to take them to Elsa. The group continued on, and finally they found a fantastic ice palace that Elsa created with her magic. Anna was impressed by Elsa's powers. She asked Elsa to come home, but Elsa thought the people of Elder wouldn't accept her, and she was still afraid of hurting them. The girls argued. Although Elsa didn't intend to hurt Anna, she hit her sister in the chest with a blast of ice. Then she created another snowman named Marshmallow, who was much larger, much bigger than Olaf. The snowman made sure that Anna, Kristoff, and Olaf left the mountain quickly. Kristoff noticed that Elsa's hair was turning white. He took her to the trolls to ask them if they could help her. The trolls explained that Elsa's blast had hit Anna in the heart. Soon she would freeze completely, but they added, only an act of true love will fill a frozen heart. Olaf and Kristoff hurried Anna back to the Aradel so she could get a true love's kiss from Hans. Back in Aradel, Hans helped everyone during the storm. Then Anna's horse returned without her. Hans took a group out to find Anna, but found Elsa first. Elsa had defended herself from a man. Finally, she was taken back to Aradel and put in a dungeon. The men were convinced she was dangerous, but they didn't want anyone hurting Elsa. Kristoff brought Anna to Aradel, but Hans refused to kiss her. He didn't love her after all. He wanted to rule Aradel, and had to get the sisters out of her way first. Anna was devastated, but Olaf realized that Kristoff loved Anna, so his kiss could still save her. Anna made her way towards Kristoff. Then she saw her sister in danger. She threw herself in the front of Elsa just in time to block a blow from Hans' sword. And at that moment, Anna transformed into solid ice. The sword shattered against her icy body. Stunned, Elsa threw her arms around Anna and cried. Suddenly, Anna began to melt. Elsa's act of true love meant the spell was broken. Then Elsa managed to bring her back summer. The sisters hugged and promised to love each other. The people of Aradel welcomed Elsa home. Kristoff stayed in Aradel, and so did Olaf, with the help of a little winter cloud to keep him cool. Best of all, the sisters were together again and happy at last. Well, that's the end. Well, I have expected. You have no idea who is it from? It looks stamped. Those stamps look so interesting. Looks like American stamp to me. Well, so I'm going to open this up. Well, you'll see who's to surprise me. Oh, look at this card with hearts on it. Oh, Smeg! Lisa, Lisa, that was so sweet. Okay. Okay, so are you listening? Hi kids, how are you? I'm doing well, thanks. I'm sorry you feel frustrated after uploading 6 videos. Remember that you are amazing, creative, and doing great. Do you plan to ever do travel vlogs? Yes, obviously I do. And I do travel to America, as you might know. Just like I told you, Lisa, obviously. I do plans to do travelling. Well, it depends. I have to prioritise my plans, but I'm not sure what's going to happen next. I'll say. You seem to travel a lot. I know your channel will continue to grow. I always love seeing your comments and interact with you. On Twitch, you are absolutely amazing. Thank you for being my supportive and awesome friend, much as Lisa. Oh, Lisa. You're so sweet, aren't you, my friend? Okay, so I'm glad to hear this. I'm glad you hear my first letter from some artist. So, if you're interested, because she's a really talented person, somewhat I recognised it earlier since I did the first thumbnail video. So, I like to have a stamp. I like to have a stamp on it. It looks familiar. Looks like American stamp. Okay, that's time to open up and see who's it from. Thank you. Oh, that's a lovely card. I like those colourful cards you sent to me. Okay. Oh, it's from Lisa Esma. Dear Kit, happy Easter. Do you have any plans for the holiday? I don't have any. I'm doing much better now. Thank you so much for your friendship and support. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the Easter card and letter. That made me smile. I am hoping to do more Psycho, Crazy Workplace and more personal attention ones. Do you have plans for what kind of reading videos and reviews you'll be doing? Did you watch Morbius yet? I personally prefer Morbius. How is your college going? I miss attending college. I would be honoured to have more chats with you on Twitch. I hope you are doing well, my special, creative, caring and kind friend. Much love, Lisa Esma. Oh, Lisa. You are so sweet. I don't think I have seen a film called Mobius yet, but is it? I think is it like Marvel movies? Do you reckon? Ones with Jared Leto. I think you're quite familiar with Jared Leto. Also quite familiar with him too. Well, probably I've gone going to watch your films called Fantastic Beasts and Secrets of Dumbledore, just like you said on Twitch. Yes, I will definitely do more Read Aloud videos and reviews, but it's on the list. Yes, also, I can't definitely wait for your psycho and crazy videos and personal attentions as well. Yep, that was my favourites. So, Lisa, if you'll be happy, I will send you some requests on the comments down below. If you can add a request lists, that'd be absolute honour and privilege to share with you. So, okay, guys. So, if you want to check out her social links, this is Lisa Esma. It's her YouTube channel. Also, her second channel is Lazy Reacts. You can also find her social links is Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And also, you can support her on Patreon. If you are happy, you can give her a donation. She does like private customs. She does early access customs. And if you're interested, you can give her a donation if you're interested, or you can help us support her creativity, which is brilliant. Should we appreciate you guys. So we're going to conclude this video by now. So I hope you enjoyed this celebration so far with me. I hope you guys, you're always so proud of me, especially my achievements. It keeps growing. It takes a lot of time to improve my creativities and productivities. You guys are so amazing. I hope you seem quite impressed. I really appreciate your support and honour. Right, that's it for now, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to hit this bell notification. And don't miss out the future videos as well. You can look at the links from the video description down below. You can always find me on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok. You can always support me there. That was a really good appreciation. Okay, guys, so it's time to conclude this video. As you all know, we are looking forward to Halloween this coming October. So just prepare for Halloween season of the year. But I'm not sure if you're going to dress up. I will do Halloween stories and short mukbangs and tutorial video. Okay, so I hope you have a nice time, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you very much.